Here's your Neighborhood Council moment, a chance to find out about events, activities, and what's happening in your area.
Hi, I'm Tom Ebenhoh with the new Tacoma Neighborhood Council, and welcome to our Neighborhood Moment. With me today is Jori Adkins and Hally Bert, both members of the new Tacoma Neighborhood Council. Jori, could you tell us a little bit about what makes our Neighborhood Council footprint so unique?
Thanks, Tom. Rick Semple and I live in the Dome District. It's one of several neighborhoods that is under the umbrella of the new Tacoma Neighborhood Council. The new Tacoma Neighborhood Council also advocates for the Brewery District, UWT, the downtown, the Foss Waterway, Stadium District, the Hillside, all the way up to MLK. All of these neighborhoods are actually part of the downtown now, since we completed our sub-area plans a few years ago with the vision of being the most dense part of the downtown, or of the city itself. So one of the ways you can see this is through our zoning classifications. And DMU is a downtown mixed use, and that's the Dome District and a lot of the area around the core of the downtown. The warehouse residential is the Brewery District, and downtown mixed use is Stadium and the Hillside up to MLK. Because of this zoning and the vision we have, we expect to take in a lot of the growth for the city in the future, as well as having the transit-oriented Dome District and the Link Light Rail that will soon be the sort of the connecting spine through all of these neighborhoods in the new Tacoma Neighborhood Council.
Wow, great. And could you tell us a little bit more about how our Neighborhood Council is a information resource, but also advocacy for the neighborhood?
We have a lot of staff that comes to the city and talks to us about what's going on, different programs that are going on. People are invited to come to these meetings that we have on Wednesday and bring any grievances they have or any issues or any questions, and we will discuss them and we talk about them. And we, as a group that are sitting on the board representing them, of which anybody could become one, by the way, to be on the board with us to help solve issues. We write letters and things like that. Thanks.
Oh, wow, great. As an advocate for the community, which is awesome. So I'll switch over to Hally. So Hally, tell us a little bit what's happening up on the Hilltop.
Yeah, so like Jori mentioned, Sound Transit and the city are working to grow our transportation options here in the city. And so we are expected to see the connection of the Tacoma Link, which goes right now from the Tacoma Dome to the Theater District, will expand up Stadium Way through the Stadium District and then turn down MLK to South 19th. And that construction will start at the end of 2018 or beginning of 2018, sometime in the next year. And Sound Transit has lots of information about the progress on this project and opportunities for community members to speak up and to share their opinions. You can find out when those open houses are on their website. And you can also find about them through Downtown on the Go, which is Downtown Tacoma's transportation advocacy organization. And the city is working to be really thoughtful about how transportation and these developments will shape and benefit the neighborhoods and the neighbors that already live in the Stadium and Hilltop communities. The City Council appointed a group called the Hilltop Engagement Committee, which is working through city funding and really exciting federal grants that we've received that the city staff has worked hard to win for us, basically to gain technical assistance and also gather community opinion in innovative and thoughtful ways that will make it so that when the link expands, the way that the link will shape the city or shape the Hilltop neighborhood and Stadium neighborhood in really literal ways, like how it will change the sidewalks and business fronts, that all of those decisions are being made by Hilltop neighbors and by the people who live in the Stadium District, because transportation can affect neighborhoods in a lot of different ways, and sometimes it can be in a way that pushes community members out. And the city, both the city government and the people who live in these neighborhoods and our neighborhood council are working to be committed to making sure that the input from these neighbors is taken seriously in the Sound Transit plans and the way that the city will sort of change around this transportation addition. And so there should be lots of opportunities to get involved as community members in the next couple months to make those changes happen when the link expands.
Oh, it sounds great. So as Jori mentioned too, I mean, we have a diverse board that we're fortunate to have different districts and different business districts represented, and organizations also. So can you tell us a little bit more about what you do with Downtown on the Go also? That's, I know, a valuable input as being a board member.
Yeah, so Downtown on the Go is Tacoma's transportation advocacy organization and resource. We are dedicated to keeping people at the center of our downtown. We want, Tacoma's changing really quickly, and we want to make sure that the people who live here that make our city awesome are the ones who are sort of directing that change and are benefiting from that. And so we work to make downtown Tacoma a better place to live, to walk, to bike, to take transit. We've been really excited to see one of our partners is Pierce Transit, and their rollout of new service this last month was really exciting. That will help keep the people who live and people who we hoped will come to live in our neighborhood, make it easier for them to get around. Yeah. The work that we do is through our events. We have our Walk Tacoma series, our Bike Tacoma series with Bike Month is next month in May. And we also do transit and advocacy training. So all of that can be found on our website, and we work closely with the city and with the Chamber of Commerce and with Pierce Transit on how to really keep the downtown core, like Jori had mentioned. It includes a lot of different neighborhoods and types of businesses and residences, and we really want to make sure that the downtown is dense and thriving, because when we have a really strong downtown, we'll have a really strong Tacoma.
Awesome. Sounds good. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Jori, to the discussion today?
Well, another way of seeing this urban character, other than through zoning, as I was mentioning earlier, is by the projects that we work on. And I just wanted to kind of go through some of those. One of the ones is the design of the new Amtrak station relocation. And we are also advocates for the preservation of our older buildings, like the one here.
Yeah.
And also trying to advocate for more pedestrian priority downtown, where we hopefully will become denser, and we will want to make sure, and there'll be a lot more walking and that type of thing, to be getting to restaurants or to buses and things like that, and that type of thing. I'm just going to read some of these, but so other things is helping with the Hilltop Fair, which was a lot of fun. I mean, we have our own booth, but we also help set it up. Parking Day, which is another real fun one that we work on. And it's kind of a, tactical urbanism piece. And a Neighborhood Cleanup Day, which is a good one that we, actually, Tom and Liz were very involved in helping. The cleanup day was always for the neighborhoods, the bigger neighborhoods that had a lot of single-family homes. And so when the downtown decided they wanted to get involved in it, they didn't really want us to, because we didn't have single-family homes. And so they suggested that maybe multifamily should be part of this, because we have this issue too. I thought, it's really good. And so it's a pilot project this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It sure is. Yes, this is the first year that we're doing that, where multifamily residents are able to participate. So anyhow, well, thank you so much both for being here. And again, thank you everybody for your time today and the opportunity to share a little bit more about our Neighborhood Council. And in the spirit of the 25th anniversary of the Neighborhood Council program, we encourage you to get engaged, attend one of our meetings, take a look at our Facebook page. Again, thank you for the time. And we will see you around the neighborhood in a great place to live, work, and play.
For more information on what's going on in your neighborhood, log on to the city's website, cityoftacoma.org/neighborhood councils.